I am not seeing. Okay, good to go there. Edit. Good to go there. Okay, good. Just no messages coming in yet. Let's take a look. We'll look at some of the other games that will be happening tonight as well. Oop, we want to go ESPN. We don't want MLB.com for that. The big game we're worried about tonight is the Reds game. But they're out in LA to go up against the Dodgers. There we go. Raymond's comment coming through. Evening, John and everyone. Let's go, Mets. Big series. There we go. Now we're getting your messages. Michael's here. What's up, Michael? Welcome in. I'm saying hello, everyone. Hello, John. Evening, John and everyone. Let's go, Mets. Big series. Yup. Everything's coming in double here, so let's see what the deal is here. Nothing was coming in at all. Then all of a sudden, let's get rid of that and make sure. And I'm hearing myself talk, so we don't want that. There we go. We can turn. Yeah, let's do that. We can do that. Yeah, okay. I don't. Alright, good. They made an update to the software where I have to do one less thing on my side to get your guys' comments. So that's good. Pete saying big game tonight. Yep, yo, Bam is here. What's up, Bam? Yo, PAS, let's have a good game tonight. Let's go. Make sure we're still good to go. Yep, Frank's here saying I hope Senga's ready to go. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, Senga on the mound tonight. 7-5 on the year with a 2.58 ERA in 104 and 2/3 innings. Has given up 11 home runs, 99 strikeouts on the season. Averages 5 1/3 innings per start. Going up against Christopher Sanchez. I thought Sanchez pitched yesterday for the Phillies. No, if I got Senga, Sanchez is right. 11-4, 2.46 in 25 starts, 157 innings, and he averages 6 1/3 innings per start. All right, there we go. Getting everybody's messages now. Gina saying greetings, Mr. John and Mrs. PAS. Great to be here as always. Thank you, Gina. Bud's here saying let's go Mets. This will be a tough series. Let's be tougher than the Filthies. We need this win, says Frank. Nick's back saying how are you doing, everybody? Oh, Suarez was yesterday. Okay, so I got Sanchez tonight then. Geo Vibe 18, thank you for subscribing. All in chat. Hello. Hope everyone is well. Let's go. So let's look at the Phillies lineup here. Trey Turner will lead it off. Kyle Schwarber will DH and bat second. Harper third. Real Muto fourth. Bohm fifth. Marsh sixth. Kepler seventh. Bader eighth. And Stott will bat ninth. In the Met defense, it'll be Vientos at third. Lindor at short. McNeil at second. Alonso at first. Terren's doing the catching with Nimmo in left. Taylor in center. And Soto in right field. Frank is here saying greetings to PAS. Mets got this. Yep. I don't really consider him a Met. He played 100 games with us. Love it. You guys all still saying hi to one another. So let's look, because I like to keep track of all the channel stats. With 7 streams to go in the month, we are just under 7,500 views away from having our best month ever on the channel. So you guys have been bringing it this month. Even though the Mets have struggled for the most part, you guys are still showing up. Love it. But let's take a look at some of the other games. Phillies. The Red Sox and Orioles are tied at 1 going to the 3rd inning. Braves and Marlins, no score in the 3rd. Rays and Guardians, no score in the 2nd. Twins and Blue Jays just underway. Nats and Yankees about to get underway. Diamondbacks and Brewers at 7:40. Royals and White Sox. Pirates and Cardinals. Then tonight at 8, the Angels and Rangers. Jacob deGrom on the mound for Texas. Padres and Mariners at 9:40, Tigers and A's at 10, and Reds and Dodgers at 10 o'clock. I'll probably watch a little bit of that one before I fall asleep. No. Philadelphia games are blacked out for me, so I am not on playback. You got to read the chat over there. I put it in there. So right now I'm watching on, because I have Hulu TV, I'm watching on SNY on Hulu. I get both the Mets on SNY and the Phillies where I live. So K-Man's back saying let's go Mets. Alright, here we go. Senga on the mound. Once again, Turner, Schwarber, and Harper in the first. Sharon's here saying cousin Nolan will be on the mound Wednesday night. A cold Yingling in honor of my dear PAS friends and family. Let's go. Charles is here. What is going on, Charles? Smash them free subs and hit that like button. Jonathan is here saying, why am I doing this to myself? Because I'm a junkie. Still waiting for first pitch here. The tracker might be 2 or 3 pitches ahead of me tonight just because I have to watch on regular television. Jonathan says be sub for tomorrow's games. Sounds like we're getting a Jonathan 7th innings extravaganza tomorrow. The first pitch, up high, 1-0. Steven says, let's send the Phillies back to the hills. In for a strike, 1-1. One and two the count. Welcome in on the way in. Everybody make sure to smash that thumbs up. Fouled off at the plate, 1-2. George is back saying, let's go Mets. Good evening, John. Thank you for all your great streams and great chat. Thank you for always being here. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. So far in the year, these teams have played 6 times. Mets have won 4 out of the 6. Outscored Philly, or out-homered Philly 14-4. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Frank, Mets have to have the not in our house mentality. Correct. Bernard saying hello everyone. Let's go Mets. That one was outside. The 3-2. And that one laced into left center field. Taylor dives. Can't make it, and it rolls all the way. This will be an easy triple. Home plate umpire doesn't come prepared. Turner gets an extra pitch and laces it into left center field for a triple. That'll bring up Schwarber. Down low, 1-0. Sean M is back. What's up, Sean? Saying good evening, Mr. John. Everybody else in the chat. This is a very important homestand for the Mets. Senga 8 Ks, 9-2. And a ground ball to second. That'll get the run home. Over to first, 1 away. Well, I know it's only the first inning, but why are we not playing the infield in there? That would have been an easy. The run would not have scored there. Nick says we need the robot behind the plate. No, we just need the ABS system. We don't need the robot behind the plate. In for inside 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. So 1 out, nobody on now for the Phillies, but they have the run. The 1-1. Senga deals laced foul down the third base side. 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up. Foul ground. Vientos. It goes out of play. We'll do it again. Frank says ABS would actually benefit the Mets for sure. Gonna benefit a lot of teams. The 2-2. And a chopper up to first. Pete's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. That'll bring up JT Realmuto. 2 out, nobody on. Senga already up to 15 pitches here in the first. Down low, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. And that one fouled off down the right side, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. And that one lifted out to center. Taylor a couple steps over. Will make the catch. But the Phillies take a 1-0 lead. The Mets looking to respond here. Let me come back over to the chat. Charles saying, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Express yourself respectfully. Jonathan, I'm not over there. I posted it in the chat that it's blocked for me because I live in the Philadelphia area, so it's not available over there. Rob W saying hi everyone. Should be a good game to watch. I'm hoping. Let's see how the Mets respond here. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Marte coming up. Rory's here saying, hey, John and Mets family. Let's go, Mets. The umpire gave Phillies that run. Agreed. You don't know how he pitches different the rest of the inning, but Turner should have been out. That's all we know. Turner should have been out and not scoring. Don't know how the at-bats would have went different after that. Frank says, well, my first cigarette. Let's go Mets. Hey-oh, Rising Rhino in the house. I know Rhino getting ready for the NFL season. Guys, make sure you should be a good game, says Rob W. Yep, I got you. Man, my Hulu TV is all choppy. Blew the call, but Taylor didn't do a good job either. Good call, Chai. No worries, Rob W. You're good. Football, says Rhino. Rhino, make sure you post your link. A leadoff triple by Turner and a ground out by Schwarber got him in. Gave you a like. What's up, Ronnie? One and one to Lindor here from Sanchez. And a ground ball too short. Turner's got it. Over to first. Oh, high throw. He's safe. We'll see if that's an infield single or an E6. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's got to be an E6. He would have been out. I'm giving him an E6. And down low, 1-0 to Soto. Bud's having a smoke too. Frank saying tap that like and subscribe button. Great things happen. Yes. The 1-0. And swung on a mass 1-1. That's what you get for that cheese triple. Hey, Jacob's here. You guys got to read the chat when you go over there. I posted it in there that we're not live over there for this series. I live in the Philadelphia area. It's not available for me. The 1-1. Swung on a mass, 1-2. That's why it's always good to hustle down the line. Good call, Bernard. Due for a big hit. He had a big hit last night to get the Mets within a run. Down low, 2-2. Frank says, Carla brought me 3 Peptos. I hope I don't need them. And a chopper. They go to second for 1. The turn, not in time. So still a runner on first here with 1 out. That'll bring up Marte, who's DHing tonight. Charles with the early quote, saying without commitment you'll never start, and without consistency you'll never finish. Here's Marte. We're in the first inning. We're up to 120 in the chat already. Let's go. Soto bouncing around outside, 1-0 here to count to Marte. Jonathan, I got your text. I'll read it in a second here. I did see your email. Thank you, buddy. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. All 3 games of this series, 7 o'clock Eastern time. And not really a fight yet, Al. Phillies have a 7-game lead in the division, so they're 2-0. And popped up, right side. Harper towards the railing, and it'll go out of play, 2-1. Sanchez having a little trouble with the zone, says Bam. Thank you, Charles. I'll post those here in a second. The 2-1 to Marte. Sanchez deals. Outside, 3-1. Charles with the channel rules, everybody. Guidelines for chatting, absolutely 100% no exceptions. No spoilers, no trolling, no spamming, no religious talk, no political talk, no self-promotion, or posting of links. The 3-1 and chopped foul, 3-2. No posting of links unless approved by me. And additionally, no exceptions, no profanity. Be civil and respectful with your views, opinions, and comments. Challenge the argument, not the person. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. What are you looking for, dude? Protect. How do these guys not protect the plate? You're professional hitters. Nothing worse than standing there looking at a pitch down the middle of the plate. Here's Pete. And he first pitch swinging, foul. 0-1. Oh, is there tennis going on? Is the U.S. Open? Is the U.S. Open going on? Deal 1 to Pete. In for a strike, 0-2. Deal 2 to Alonso. Sanchez deals. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. And swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. We go to the second, still 1-0 Philly. Some fans might get there a little late for the Mets win. John agreed. Protect the plate with 2 strikes. Come on, it's fundamental and common sense. That's all I'm asking. He could have struck out. Just swing at it. Like, I'm disappointed Pete struck out, but at least he swung. Let's go. Up to 31 likes already on the stream. Appreciate that, everybody. Make sure you hit them thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. We go live for every Met game. Oh, the Orioles, man. What is up with the Red Sox against the Orioles? They lost a 2-game set at home, and all of a sudden, now they're in Baltimore and losing 3-1 in Game 1. Frank says, just show me some life, Mets. I don't ask for much. Agree, at least swing, right? Seriously, these at-bats are so stressful. So stressful. Let's focus on what we can control. Hit the like and subscribe, says George. Let's go. We go to the second inning. First pitch from Senga. Fouled off, 0-1. And that one laced out to center, but Taylor's there. 1 away. Here's Marsh. Oh, he's batting .259 with 7 homers, 28 runs batted in. Outside. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Like an Ephus pitch there. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Frank and Jonathan both saying hello to Mrs. PAS. And chops foul, 3-2. Frank saying 29 subs tonight. We're at 5 already. We started at 84. We're already up to 89. Let me write down Frank's number at 29. The 3-2 Senga will deal. Outside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk here. That'll bring up Max Kepler. Jonathan's going with 18. I think that was his number from yesterday. And we actually hit 24 yesterday. 24. Outside, 1-0. Both pitchers having a hard time with the strike zone tonight. Stanley saying 20. Hayden, welcome in Hayden, saying I subbed. Welcome in. Swung on a mash, 1-1. Late rush yesterday, yep. 1-1 the count here. And that one hit out to bloop center. It'll fall in. Two men on. That'll bring up former Met Harrison Bader. Former Met. Played over 100 games with us last year. The first pitch fouled off, 0-1. Bader's played in 18 games with the Phillies, batting .250, 1 homer, 4 runs batted in. The former master. Beatty now has that down in the dirt, 1-1. Thank you, Hayden. Appreciate the kind words. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Senga's got to figure it out here because he's already up to 35 pitches in the second inning. Way too high. Jose Rodriguez, welcome in. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there to celebrate. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Mitchell says, make or break series for the Mets if thinking about still. Yeah, agreed. Yes, I am, Hayden. I am a Mets fan. The 2-2. Living in Philadelphia, Phillies country. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Regular rest, meaning 5 days. Yes, this is regular rest. No, 4 days. Yep, 5 days in between starts. Correct. And that one missed. 3-2. Hayden says he's a Met fan as well. Do I think the Mets can win the division? They can. But they need a lot of help. Then they can help themselves this series. Called strike 3. Got them looking. 2 away. That'll bring up Bryson Stott. Two out, 2 on here for the Phillies. Already with that 1-0 lead. Inside and low, 1-0. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Who's your favorite player on the Mets? Pete Alonso is my favorite player. Nolan McLean fastly becoming my second favorite player. Chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. One and two to count. And that one blooped out to right center field. Soto on the run. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. The Phillies threaten but do not score. We go bottom 2, still 1-0. Jonathan with the $2 super chat. Thank you, Jonathan, for going above and beyond to support the channel. Hey. Charles says, instead of looking at the past, I put myself ahead 20 years and try to look at need to do now in order to trying to look at need to do what I need to do now in order to get there. Very nice. Viento's gonna hit a home run tonight. Gonna be crazy. Let's score. Here's his bud. Yeah, it'll be Vientos, Nimmo, and Taylor coming up. George says, let's go get some runs. Come on. Mento sales skyrocketing. David? Let me know if I said your name right. Kodai Senga needs to throw more two-seam fastballs. Agreed. Let's go, Mets. We need this. Is Gina. Swung on a mass 0-2. The Sanchez, what do you mean? It's the same guy. Yeah, better pitch mix needed. Agreed. And a ground ball to short. Turner's got it. Another high throw. I guess he stayed on the bag this time. One away. Really? At 7:40? Nimmo swings at a pitch down low, 1-0-1. Charles is live streaming now on the PAS Network Monday night edition of MLB Baseball Action. Mr. John is the host, providing great play-by-play. Outside, 1-1. Oh, my buddy J.J. Myers here. Saying go Phillies. Big series for both teams here. JJ is in our fantasy football league. I think he should forfeit his first round pick now. And a chopper to first. Harper's got it. Takes it to the bag. 2 away. Yeah, either tonight or tomorrow night. I'll take care of that, JJ. In for a strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on here for the Mets. Outside, 1-1. Jonathan says he'll take JJ's pick. We need to play at our best this series. Subpar play ain't going to get it done. Now when hit out to right center field. Bader on the run will make the catch. The Mets go 1-2-3. We go to the third. Still 1-0 Philly. Speaking of McLean, did you see Olsen's face on the highlights when he struck out? Welcome to the major leagues, Mr. McLean. Nasty stuff against both the Mariners and Atlanta. 10 teams, I think, will be a lot more manageable. Correct. Stay away from Gino. They signed him on my birthday. Eric's has got to have this one, guys. Yeah, let's get something going here. keep an eye on some of the other scores going on right now. Orioles still lead the Red Sox 3-1. Marlins have a 1-0 lead over the Braves. Rays up 4-0 over the Guardians. Yankees up 1-0 over the Nationals. Blue Jays up 5-0 over the Twins. Diamondbacks and Brewers top of the first there, no score. Royals, White Sox, no score, bottom one. And Pirates and Cardinals just underway as well. Once again, the big team we're concerned about here, because since we're playing Philly, we need to keep an eye on what the Reds are doing. The points don't mean anything here. It's like, whose line is it? Whose line is it anyway? Turner flies one out to left. Foul ball. Wow. Gina says, my lights just flickered. Looks like a storm rolling in. Davin, please let me know if I'm saying your name right. Senga needs a 1-2-3 inning. Yep. Hey, Lux is here. Gavin Lux says hi. That's Russ. Russ in the background there. DO1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. Yep, long strike. Yep. DO2. Pop foul, 0-2 still. DO2. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Wow. 1958. Last time a Philadelphia Philly won the batting title. Swung on a miss, he struck him out and went away. Second strikeout for Senga. Give me past 5, all I ask. That'll bring up Schwarber. He had the RBI ground out his first time. Love you, John. Love you too, buddy. Gotta run, folks. The best Mets commentator out there. Give him all the love. Thanks, buddy. JJ stopped into where I worked the other day to say hello. It's good seeing him. Jonathan says keep it competitive. We won't talk about the dreaded fourth. Gina says, God bless you, Mrs. PAS. Oh, she's got headphones in. Earbuds, excuse me, earbuds. Down low, ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk. Biggest series of the year? No, not yet. Not yet. Charles with the weather update from Nassau, Bahamas. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Expected low of 81. Winds from the west at 7 miles an hour. Humidity at 71%. Down low, 1-0 here to Schwarber. Harper, excuse me. Humidity is at 71%. Mostly cloudy skies. Light rain in the area. She's got her ears on. There's a strike, 1-1. If we play well, we'll get right back in this. Hate saying this, but let's go Dodgers. Remember, Dodgers are still hated in Brooklyn. The 1-1. And it ripped. Base hit in the right field. It'll be first and third here. Why are you throwing it to third? He came off the bag. He's out. That's why you're throwing it to third. Nope. No, now they're saying he didn't come off the bag? No challenge, so apparently they're not calling him out. Second and third and 1 out now. I don't know why he's throwing the third instead of keeping the runner at first here. Infield playing in now. Real Muto flew out to center his first time. Takes a first pitch strike. Yeah, gotta stop with the walks. Agreed. Used to have a CB radio. Listen to Route 80 truckers. Popped up. Behind the plate. It'll go out of play. 0-2. Ears on. Your call sign was Birdman. Frank says the Mets need to make a statement and take control. The 0-2. Bounce. Oh, swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt. 2 away. That'll bring up Bohm. He lined out to center his first time. Sharon says, need a manager? We do. Yes, we do. Should have thrown it to second. Agreed. Fouled straight back, 0-1. If he doesn't go for the media, will kill Senga. Nope, agreed with Darren here. Soto doesn't have the best instincts when it comes to defense. The 0-1. That one just missed. So 1-1. They showed the replay at third, and he stayed on the bag. Down low, 2-1. I mean, Senga, he's got to be at 60 pitches here. Exactly 60 pitches in the third inning. What'd you miss? A leadoff in the first inning, a leadoff triple by Turner, and a ground out to get the run home. And that one lights in the right center field. Soto not going to be able to make the catch. And 2 runs will score, and it's 3-0 Philadelphia. So 3-0 now. Down low. Ooh, called a strike. 0-1. We have Soto for what? A guaranteed 4 more years? I'm not concerned. Swung on a missed 0-2. Yep. And that one ripped in the right. That'll get down into the corner. That'll score another run. Oh, the hold Bohm at third. Wow. I'm sorry. There's 2 outs. You're up 3-0. You send them. I mean, this is Kodai Senga. I mean, enough already. Give me Sproat or Tong. They could do this. I don't know. They just showed the replay. He was at third by the time Soto got to the ball. I'm sorry. I'd be flipping out if that was the other way around and the Mets didn't send somebody in for a strike 0-1. Got to try to keep it to 3 here. Senga at 65 pitches. Only going to be able to go 4 innings again. And Kepler hits one out to center. Taylor on the run before the track will make the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Phillies add 2. And it's now 3-0. Especially with 2 outs, you have to send the runner. Agreed. Mets go to break there. We'll see. Coming up for the Mets, it'll be 8-9-1. McNeil, Torrens, and Lindor. Got to start inching their way back into this. You got to put up some kind of fight in these 3 games. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. It happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Sure has never done 5 days rest. What will 5 days do? Well, that's normal rest. They're giving him 6 days and he sucks. He's been such a disappointment since coming back from injury. Yeah, Bam would have sent him 2, just saying I know that why they held him. No, we don't need the sweep. No, Frank, exactly, Frank. Senga after the injury hasn't been the same. Nope. First pitch to McNeil, and right down the middle, 0-1. Outside, 2-1. Oh, the Suited Duck, thank you for re-upping your membership there. Thank you so much for supporting the channel like that. The 2-1. Swung on a missed. 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. I hit the corner. You got to protect the plate. I don't know what these guys are doing tonight. Here's Terens with one out, nobody on. In for a strike, 0-1. And ripped foul, 0-2. And a ground ball to third. Over to first, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. No idea. No idea. I don't care about the awards. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. One. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one line, but right at Turner. Side retired. And we go to the fourth. 3-0 Phillies. Look at some other games going on right now. The Red Sox have come back and taken a 4-3 lead over the Orioles in the sixth. Marlins still up 1-0 over the Braves. Rays up 4-0 over the Guardians. Yankees up 2-0 over the Nats. Blue Jays up 5-1 over the Twins. Brewers and Diamondbacks no score in the second. White Sox up 3-0 over the Royals. And the Pirates have a 1-0 lead over the Cardinals. No finals yet. All other games starting later on. Let's take a look at the wild card standings coming into tonight. We'll do the American League first. The wild card. The Red Sox right now sit in the first wild card spot. The Yankees are a half game behind them. And the Mariners are in third a game behind the number 1 spot. And then the Royals are 3 games back of the Mariners for the last wild card spot. Rangers 4.5, and the Guardians 5. And in the National League, the Cubs have the number 1 spot. They have a 2-game lead over the Padres for that. Whoever. How does that work? Does the number 1 team get all 3 home games? Chops foul at the plate, 0-1. Mets in that 3rd wild card spot with a 1.5 lead over the Reds. Diamondbacks and Cardinals are both 5.5 back, and the Giants are 6.5 back. The 0-1. And up the middle. Oh, nice play by Lindor to throw to first. Not in time. And Lindor's hurt. Or he's down anyway. Let's see. He's slow getting up. Stoney's here saying, let's go. What is going on with my Hulu TV? All choppy. Don't tell me I gotta watch the Phillies broadcast. Yeah, he's okay. So runner on first, nobody out. I'm not a Phillies fan. What's wrong with the Phillies broadcast is their announcers are garbage. Pickoff throw. I'd rather hear Joe Buck call a baseball game than listen to the Philadelphia broadcasters. Yeah. Yeah, Hulu TV, not MLB. Yeah. Because MLB TV, the Phillies get blacked out where I live here in eastern Pennsylvania. So my Hulu TV, I get both the Mets and the Phillies broadcast. Bounce in the dirt, 3-0. Just gonna let you have your. Oh, what happened? What did I say? About the Philly announcers? The Philly announcers are garbage. If you think opposite. I'm sorry. Correct. Phillies broadcast is a dumpster. Right? If that's all that was available, I'd mute it. Swung on a miss, 3-2. Kruk is a moron. Bader goes. It's ball 4. So the 8 and 9 hitters are on to the top of the lineup. Raymond's got the game on Amazon. There you go. Not looking good for Senga. Nope. Like, I don't know what's going on with him either. Swung on a missed 0-2. I don't like where this game is going right now, but sticking with it. Let's go Mets. The 0-2. And that one popped up. Nimmo's there. Barely has to move. One away. Runners will hold. Gary. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Schwarber's 0 for 1 tonight. RBI ground out in the first, but then walked and scored in the third. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Jesus Luzardo versus Sean Manaea tomorrow night, followed by Taijuan Walker and Nolan McLean on Wednesday night. The 0-2. A chopped foul will do it again. Ron says 0-2 forkball. That's... The 0-2. And a ground one to first. Pete goes to the second. He's safe. Oh, they called him out. I thought he was safe. Nope, no challenge. So they get the force out at second. Runners on the corners with 2 away. That'll bring up Harper. He's 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a ground out. He was out. He was out at second. Leo says, glad to see Nimmo back. Let's go. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Let's have a failure to concentrate. Swung on a miss. Ephus pitch. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. I thought stop beat it, but let's look. They did not challenge. That's close. The 1-1. Chopped foul, 1 and 2. Raymond said he looked safe on the replay. From that angle, it was hard to tell. The other angle, he looked out. But live, he looked safe. So, the 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So the Phillies threaten. First and second, nobody out and do not score. We go bottom 4, still 3-0. It'll be Soto, Marte, and Alonso coming up. Jonathan says, everyone, I'm putting myself in timeout for not being live. My apologies. I'm putting myself in timeout. No idea. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. CP says Senga looks very average. I would say below average, honestly, CP. And I don't know what it is. Ever since coming back from injury, he's not been the same. But guys, make sure you check out CP's True Mets Talk. Does a great job of covering Mets pre- and post-game stuff. Keeps you guys updated and informed on all the Mets news. Whether they're calling somebody up, sending somebody down. Like Monopoly, I'm just visiting iPad Alcatraz. David, I've asked multiple times. I hope I'm saying it right. Mets need a hit. They do. Still hitless. Have had a base runner, but I was on the E6. Here we are going to the bottom of the 4th. We're already at 15 new subs tonight. Welcome in, everybody. We go live for every Mets game. Soto will lead it off. Sanchez deals. Down low, 1-0. Soto did reach his first time on a fielder's choice. Down low. Ooh, called a strike, 1-1. Charles Schaefer's back. Saying, let's go Phillies. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Frank says, time to smoke a black and mild while I hold my Cuban. Sad. LFGM. Inside, 3-1. Oh, he's talking to CP there. Roundhouse Network says this is the inning Sanchez gets knocked out. Whoa. The 3-1. Soto's got a leadoff single. Here's that one's hit past the diving second baseman in the right. That'll bring up Marte, who struck out looking his first time. Let's go, Mets, is Gina. Welcome to the new subs. Hit the like button. Let's go. 7,400. In the 3 weeks, we've gained 400 subs in the 3 weeks since we've hit 7,000. Let's go. Way inside, 1-0. the 1-0. And a ground ball to third. They go to second for one. The first double play. This team can't put up any fight, man. And Pete rips one in the left. That'll be a 2-out single. That'll bring up Vientos, who grounded out to short his first time. Bounce down low, 1-0. Raymond said you need a big hit. Yeah, 2 out and a runner on now. We need a shot in the gap or something. Whoa. That's a balk. Pete will get second base. But now you got to see if Sanchez is okay. Not sure what happened there. He looks okay. They're going to go out and take a look. Oh, he caught his cleat. Caps is here. What's up, Caps? Bounce in the dirt and it gets away. Pete will go to third. Yeah, that's a balk. Yep. What's up, Caps? Sorry our Mets are down when you come in here tonight. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Oh, that's a base hit down the left field line. That'll get a run home. And that'll be a double for Vientos. That double play looming even bigger now. That's okay, Big John. I had 2 nights without them. But maybe I bring some luck tonight. Let's go. Took a funny hop. Oh, the slow motion replay by Bohm was great. He went down to play it, saw it take a funny hop, and he's like, oh. Here's Nimmo. And he rips one. That's a base hit in the right field. Vientos will round third. The throw to the plate is cut off. I think he would have been out. Why did Harper cut that ball off? No, that's why Vientos doesn't run well. That's why I'm surprised he cut it off. Man, that would have been close. And it's 3-2. That'll bring up Taylor. Flew out to center his first time. Mets showing some fight. Caps comes, this happens. Kenny Pickett. Y'all traded for Kenny Pickett? Oh, I saw you got Amari Cooper. Small hands Pickett. Here's Taylor, runner on first, 2 out. Sanchez deals. Down low, 1-0. Yep, 5th rounder. The 1-0. Inside and low, 2-0. They did throw home Caps, and Harper cut it off. He was playing in between home and first, and he cut it off. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-0. Oh, no, low. 3-0. Phillies might need to get someone warming up. Do you not go by pitches? Because he's only at 55 pitches. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. Yeah, there's that replay. Boom. Just took a weird hop. He went down to make a great backhanded stop, and it bounced right over him. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up McNeil. Right, Caps. That was a great pick. Yeah, Jonathan says no clue what Harper was thinking. I think Vientos would have been out. The temptation is real. Oh, they probably won't take him out. You're just nervous. No worries. Maybe cutting off the ball by Harper and Phillies not sending runner home after they scored 3 with 2 outs might bode well for the Mets. Go nah, hunting squirrel. The first pitch to McNeil. And lined. Base hit! Nimmo around third. The throw over to third. Everybody's safe. And we're tied at 3. Trey Turner tried to make a diving stop. I think everybody would have been safe and it would have been bases loaded. Cap shows up and they've scored 3. Let's go. Jonathan, stop talking about it, dude. I'm going to time you out. And Terren's first pitch swinging. Kepler's there. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets scored 3. Fourth inning, crooked number. Mets with some fight, says Stoney. Let's effing go, says Gina. Let's go, says Raymond. This is why you stick around. Let's go, Mets. Make the pitcher pitch. Good things happen. We're right back in this game. We have tied it up. Way to go. Finally out of that inning. Man, Sanchez got to lock in. Brand new ball game. Let's go Mets. Fight back. This is Yonkers Joe. Way to fight back by the offense. Agreed. Now let's hold this pitching staff. This should fire up the team. Crowd is back in it. Realize is here. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. Oh yeah, wonder how Natalie did today. We haven't seen her yet. It was her first day of college, right? Luke 3 saying go Phils. Nice to see the Mets score all 3 runs with 2 outs. Bryce is probably too used to Castellanos and Wright, who would not have been able to make that throw. Bad play by him, though. Please, Senga, hold it down. I'm still saving the Cuban cigar for the parade. Senga is going to start the 5th inning here. Oh, up and in, 1-0. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Oh, you think she said she wouldn't make it in? Fouled off 2-1. CP's just trying to support John and the channel whenever I can. CP, you guys got post game tonight? The 2-1. Line foul, 2-2. Wait, is that runner in scoring position? 2-2 to count here. Yes, sir. And I will be live on postgame. Hope to see everyone there. Let's go. We'll definitely redirect everybody over to CP for postgame. The 2-2. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Charles says, for the best in sports talk with great play-by-play and informed commentary, with outstanding content and lively dialogue, chat, conversation, sub to the PAS network. Let's go. We're in the top of the 5th. We're already at 19 new subs tonight. Inside 3-2. John, that's funny, Jonathan. Over under for Natalie's GPA first semester. I have a number in mind. I want to see what Caps comes up with. Popped up. Terrence, foul territory. Over towards the railing. And it goes out of play. 3.3. So I'm going over. Yo, Chuckles joins the channel. Welcome in, Chuckles. Thank you for going above and beyond to support us here. I'm still going over 3.5. Still going over. Inside, he hit him. A lead off. I was going to say walk. It would have been, and that's going to be it. Gina going 3-7. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 3-7, 3-8. Something like that, Gina. But Chuckles, thank you for joining a channel membership. Yeah, sorry for the guys that are usually on playback side. Because it's Philadelphia. Both the Met stream and the Phillies stream are blacked out for me on playback. It's very strange. Take him out. And he did. He came out and took him out. I did not see who was warming up, though. Chuckles with that membership. That's for 5 months. Been a member for 5 months. Very cool. You guys that do have channel memberships, make sure you use... They give you one free... it's not a super chat because you don't have to donate anything, but it comes across on my end, and it points at it. It's an extra point out, making sure everybody knows that you're a member. Agree, John. 3.5, a Mets fan has to have these stats. Brazabon. Thank you. Oh, I already marked it down. Yo, Caps with the 10 gifted. Let's go. Thank you, Caps, for going above and beyond to support the channel like that. Play-by-play with JJ. Oh, play-by-play with JJ. Big-time Philly fan gets one. In for a strike 0-1. No, it's not Brazabon. It's Castillo. Bullpen has to hold up. This game is a momentum changer. It's not Brazabon. It's Jose Castillo. And a ground ball to second. McNeil flips to Lindor for one over to first. 4-6-3 double play. Kite got one. On the go with CeeLo got one. Robert P got one. Play-by-play with JJ got one. Love helping the channel whenever I can. Thank you so much. Here's Marsh with nobody on and 2 out. What do we got? What's going on here? The Mets need some consistency. They should have signed Iglesias. Agreed. We take the lead. I'll give out 10 more, says Stoney. Whoa. No worries, John. Me in Virginia. Everyone don't be like me and go to iPad Alcatraz and spoil things. Because you're in a blackout. My apologies, John. Now we have an on-field delay here for something the Phillies are complaining about. Oh, it's Turner. No, they're mics. They're the, you know, like the guy on the sideline during the NFL games with the big mic for sound? That's what those are. Marsh is going to be the batter here. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a double. Yeah, I don't get this. They're going to be up tomorrow for the game again tomorrow night. And why is it an issue now in the 5th inning and not when they were winning 3-0? Yeah, you hear these clowns, they got thrown out the first pitch tomorrow night? I mean, how disrespectful of the Mets to bring these guys in to throw out the first pitch. I don't know what we're doing here. Charles says winners never quit and quitters never win. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, good. Let the fans start getting on these umpires. They're complaining about two small mics, but not the 17,000 square foot LED scoreboard, right? Yo, James Phillips, thank you for upping your channel membership. Appreciate that, buddy. That's 7 months for James. The Phillies were complaining about the mics that are out in the outfield. What about the first pitch? You see who the Mets are bringing in to throw out the first pitch tomorrow night? I might end my fandom. Yeah, throwing out the first pitch tomorrow night. Gary, Keith, and Ron are all throwing out the first pitch tomorrow night. They said, how are we going to announce the game? They said Gelbs could be up in the booth. Yeah, I know, Raymond. This is ridiculous, man. No, James. Philadelphia, because I'm in the Philadelphia area, they have blacked out both games in my area on MLB TV. I mean, this is ridiculous. Why is this taking so long? Exactly. Look at a guy from the Mets. These guys from the Mets ground crew are like, really? This is what they're complaining about? Mets get hot and now this crap. Yep. This is a momentum killer. Yep. Gamesmanship garbage. Unbelievable. Unthinkable. He's Gary. Gary's giving play-by-play. The grounds crew going to take care of the mic. I'm gonna bug out if the first pitch is a home run. Gotta be planned. 3-0. Nothing. Tied now. Problems. Agreed. Finally. Kay is here. This is stall tactic. And a ground ball to second. Over to first, and the inning is over, and a big roar from the crowd. Castillo throws 3 pitches and gets 3 outs. We're halfway through, tied up at 3. It'll be Lindor, Soto, and Marte coming up. It's a scam, John. It's all a scam. BS, says Jonathan. Charles says, if you have not done so already, pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. Thanks. How long was that? All for nothing. Love it. Ron, he said it's like having to wait 25 minutes at a 220-foot yard par 3. Shortest amount of pitches to get 3 outs. Hey, Daniel Berry is here saying hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Darren says, I hope the Mets score 10 runs. Mitchell says, I thought you were going to tell me the Wilpons were throwing out the first pitch. Leo says, every time you laugh, John, I laugh with you. Are you sure you're not laughing at me? Top of the 9th there in Baltimore. The Red Sox still have a 4-3 lead. The Marlins up 2-0 over the Braves. That game in the 9th. Rays have a 5-0 lead over the Guardians during a rain delay in the 7th. Yankees up 7-0 over the Nats. Blue Jays up 6-4 over the Twins. Brewers up 5-0 over the Diamondbacks. White Sox up 6-0 over the Royals. Pirates up 4-1 over the Cardinals. And the Angels have a 1-0 lead over Jacob deGrom and the Texas Rangers. Lindor will lead it off here. Nope. Laughing. Tony says laughing with you. Okay, good. As long as you're not laughing at me. Wilpon's hilarious. I took Mets Blue Jays parlay. Both teams were plus money. So he said, why not? In for a strike, 1-1. One and 1 to count. Sanchez deals. And that one lined out the right. Kepler over towards the wall. In fair territory makes the catch. 1 away. That'll bring up Soto. He's 1 for 2 today. Gary, official time on the delay was 14 minutes for people that were at. Is that a strike? 14 minutes. Yeah, contagious. In for a strike. Oh no, ball 1-1. Some would say infectious. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. How do you think the Empires are this year? Which Empires? You have the Roman Empire. Oh, way inside, 3-1. You have the Empire from Star Wars. Which Empire are you talking about? The 3-1. Sanchez deals. There's a strike. 3-2. Mr. John's energy is the best. The umpire is like baseball. What? Remember, we're home tonight. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Oh no, called a ball. Wow. I thought that was a strike. My apologies for calling that a strikeout. Jonathan. Cap says, I'll take that. The first pitch to Marte. Outside, 1-0. We got one. Thanks, Blue, right? Oh, Soto's picked off. The Mets gotta stop doing that. Oh, he dropped it. He's safe. Oh, they had him picked off. They call it a stolen base. Let's see. Oh, we dropped the ball. I did not realize that at first. I looked at Stott. I thought he had it in his glove. Earl, welcome in. So a runner on second with one out here. Oh, the crowd really getting into it now. The 1-0. Swung on a mass, 1-1. No way. Unbelievable that Stott dropped that ball. Time to make the Phillies pay for the delay. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. We get lucky, John. Right? Stolen? Yup, he dropped it. Yeah, he dropped it. That's not a stolen base. That'll get changed to an E6. Or an E4, excuse me. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Yes, to the crowd. Never had it in his glove. Nope. Hit the palm of his glove and just dropped to the ground. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Marte should try for a drag bunt single. Not with 2 strikes here. Earlier in the at-bat, yes, Ron. The 3-2 to Marte. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Thanks, Stott. Yep, Gina says I'll take it no matter. Gina, I did see earlier that Super Nelson called. Hopefully Super Nelson's doing good this evening. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Alonso, who's 1 for 2. Mets can use all the luck they can get. Emotion creates emotion. Not a full Charles quote, so I think it's okay. Go crowd, go. So go crowd. Now Alonso hit a bomb where they removed the delay mics. Let's go Pete, says Caps. It was late posted before the second. Oh, gotcha. My bad. Yes, earlier in the at-bat. If you posted that early in the at-bat, I agree. They have to get something. They have to get someone warming now. Little hit, Pete. I feel a polar blast, says Steven. Let's go, Polar Bear, says Al. Charles says for every cause there's an effect, and for every action there's a reaction. The choices we make. All we need is a base hit, Pete. He is. Thank you, John. He's inside cooking for his fiance. She lost power. Need a polar blast. Here's the spotlight, Pete. All right, here's Alonso. The first pitch from Sanchez. He deals. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, he's due. No first pitch swinging. Right. I'll take that strike first pitch every time. That would have been pot. He swings at that. That's a pop up. The 0-1. Inside 1-1. Fantastic Art just subscribed. Welcome in, Fantastic Art. We are up to 183 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. The 1-1. Mets with runners on first and second, one out. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yep, now he's ready. The 1-2. Oh, that was inside. Called strike 3. I'm sorry. Pete, I can't be upset at Pete at that. That was inside. It should have never been called a strike. Oh, got too much. From the overhead view, that got the corner. Down low, 1-0 here to Vientos. Vientos doubled in a run his last time. The 1-0. Sanchez deals. Down low, 2-0. Come on, Matt, show who's boss. Charles says, so great to have you all joining us tonight on the PAS network. You're valued indeed, listeners and viewers. Oh, you're valued indeed, the silent listeners and viewers. The 2-0. A chopped foul, 2-1. Thank you for the live chat. Let's go, Mets. Big hit coming, says Darnell. I agree, John. It did nip the corner on Pete on strike 3. Yeah. Need a big hit here. Timeout. Timeout by Vientos here. 2-1 to count. Cruz saying, let's go, Mets. The 2-1. And that one line. Base hit. That's a fair ball into the right field corner. That's going to score at least one. Marte will be held at third. Second RBI double of the night for Vientos, and the Mets take a 4-3 lead. The August of Vientos continues. Very nice, Gary. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Can Vientos stay hot? The answer is yes. Let's go. A very swaggy August. Oh, very nice, Clubby. A very swaggy August. I'm doing tonight, Del. Now that the Mets have fought back, there's looking a little glim at 3-0 Phillies. Jonathan says, series win, all I'm asking. Swag's on fire. What? LFGM. Here's Nimmo. Are they going to walk Nimmo to get to Taylor? I said Vientos would come back strong. Darnell called it. Let's go. Blue Beetles here saying, let's go. And Nimmo grounds one down to first. Harper will take it to the bag. That'll retire the side, but the Mets get the run. It's 4-3 going to the 6th. It's August. Very nice. I went camping for 5 days. No Mets updates. Focus up and do this Met style. Michael R says, I gave up on Vientos. Glad I was wrong. Me too. I'm glad I was wrong too. Yeah, he only threw 3 pitches. So why not? It's Mets versus Phillies. Let's go. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I would leave Castillo, but we'll see what the Mets do here. Let's improve on 1-run wins or more if possible tonight. Last 1-run win was over a month ago. Dell says, look at you guys. I hope our bullpen can hold this up and give us the win. Need a lead going into the 8th, correct? No, Tyler Rogers coming in. I'm surprised by that. I would have left him in for nothing. I would have left him in for another inning. This is surprising. That one must have missed. Want to know? There's a strike. 1-1. That one lined out to Nimmo, but he's played it perfect. 1 away. Pete should have been swinging at anything close to the plate. Yo, Stoney gifted 10 memberships as well. And for a strike 0-1. Let's hope this bonehead move by Mendoza don't bite us in the butt. No Helsley, no Stanek. Yes, you did. Thank you so much, Stoney. Fouled off 0-2. Hey, Linda, Giants fan 56, got one. That's Rhino's mom. Dozing. And a chopper down to first. Pete's got it. Foul. If you guys want to be eligible for one of those gifted memberships, you have to be subscribed to the channel. We've gotten 20 tonight. I believe we're still getting the Jonathan's extravaganza tomorrow night as well. What? Swap Man saying go Mets. What's up, Swap Man? And Bader fouls it off 0-1. Or still, excuse me, still 0-2. Yep, Castillo threw 3 balls and he's out. Yep, threw 3 pitches. Yep. You got the double play and the ground out. I wonder if that delay had something to do with it. Outside, 1-2. I wonder if that 14-minute delay had something to do with that. The 1-2 to Bader. Popped foul. We'll do it again. Come on. Oh, man. The 1-2. And a ground ball to second. McNeil's got it. Over to first. 2 away. Yep. Yeah, Gary just said the same exact thing. Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? There's a strike, 0-1. Line foul, 0-2. Stott is 0-for-1 with a walk and a fly out to right. Right. Auto correct. Line foul. We'll do it again. These should be treated like a potential playoff game strategy-wise. Agreed. That Gary, Keith, and Ron are throwing out the first pitch tomorrow. Yep. And that one lined out to Soto, and he'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning from Rogers. We go bottom 6, 4-3 Mets. Love this one from Charles. Every time. Falling down is an event. Staying down is a choice. I love that one, Charles. Couple finals tonight in baseball. The Red Sox come back. They were once down 3-1. They come back and beat the Orioles 4-3. Big win there for them. Marlins beat the Braves 2-1. So the Braves do get a run, but fall short. The Rays have an 8-0 lead over the Guardians. They're going to the 8th. Yankees up 10-0 over the Nats. They're going to the 8th. Blue Jays up 10-4 over the Twins. They're in the bottom of the 7th. The Brewers lead the Diamondbacks 6-0. Let's go. That's good for us as well. White Sox lead the Royals 6-0. Pirates lead the Cardinals 4-2. That's good for us as well. And Angels lead the Rangers 2-0. Padres Mariners at 9:40. Tigers A's at 10:05. And Reds and Dodgers on MLB Network tonight at 10:10. Looks good in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Let's get a few more here. For the Mets, it'll be Taylor, McNeil, and Terren, 7, 8, and 9 in their lineup. Who did the Mets use in the bullpen in the 8th? I don't know. Who are they going to use in the 7th? Stoney says, we need this win tonight. Let's go, Mets. No, he doesn't. And if that's the kind of topics you're going to bring up, I'm going to block you. Come on, he doesn't look like... Where do you come up with this stuff? Oh, Rayleigh in the 7th. Does that mean... Oh, I don't know. The first pitch swung on a miss, 0-1. Sanchez still on the mound here. And that one ripped in the left. That's a fair ball down in the left field corner. Taylor will pull into second base. A leadoff double. I gotta... Oh, thank you, Stoney. It's almost like bullpen by committee, right? Really, Bram says they're really surprised they're keeping Sanchez out there. Nice by Taylor. They have to pull him. What are they doing? Don't know. Nice hit for Taylor. Bring him home. Here's McNeil. And he squares the bunt, and it's outside. 1-0. Me like leadoff doubles. The 1-0. McNeil bunts again, and it's down low. 2-0. Let's go bring Taylor around. Mets offense doing it. I do. Oh, neither Ronnie and Keith said let him swing away here at 2-0. Way to go, Taylor. We need a couple of late runs. Let's go, Mets. And he squares. And it's foul. Whatever happens at the top of the 7th, we'll talk about post-game. Correct. I like leadoff doubles at score. Let's get this insurance running, then some. Whoa. The 2-1. McNeil squares the bunt. Foul again. 2-2. Darren says it. This game turned around when the Phillies didn't send the runner home after scoring 3. Agreed. Michael S. is here saying, greetings, everyone. Let's go, Mats. McDouble, please, or home run. Let's tack out some runs, says Gina. 2-2 here. 2-2 to count. .90 pitches by Sanchez. And he swings. Foul. Foul. Up the first base side. If Bam is still here, Bam, how many pitches does Sanchez usually go? He's at 91 right now. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to right. Stott will make the catch. 1 away. 90 to 100. Thank you, Ben. Once again, welcome in, everybody. 29 new subscribers tonight. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up, hitting that subscribe button. Shout out to Caps for the 10 gifted subs. Shout out to Stoney for the 10 gifted subs tonight. Inside 1-0. Make anything other than that. And I'm glad they cut the throw off with Vientos at home. Yes, it did. Terrence flies one out to right center field. And that ball will split the gap. Taylor will score. Terrence pulls in the second. And the Mets take a 5-3 lead. We need Grimace energy. They've cut back on the pitch counts for most of the starters. He had 112 in a complete game. Wow. Awesome, says James. Gina says, let's effing go. Little hit to Renz. Like I said, they had to pull him. And that'll be all. That's it. There's our insurance run that they heard. Let's go, Mets. So a pitching change here. We're up to 186 concurrent viewers right now on the big side. 76 likes on the stream. Let's go. Smash them thumbs up if you haven't. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We go live for every Mets game. Here in between innings, one of these innings, David Robertson, guy I wanted the Mets to sign, he's coming into the game here for the Phillies. Rob Thompson, wait until after the guy's given up a big hit. What? You visited iPad Alcatraz? Great play calling. Thank you, Frank. Me back, John. Gonna hit that like on the vertical stream. Stephen K saying LFGM. No, O-Town, the game is not over. This is the most runs Sanchez has given up since before the All-Star break. No, this game is far from over. It's the Phillies. Oh yeah, he's cooked on the... Let's go Mets. Hi John, I'm going to bed now. We got this. Already. Ray stopped in the store today. What are you doing? You said you were done. Mets need an add-on. Oh, duh. I already did. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Exactly. Runner on second. One out here. And that one ripped foul down the right field line. We are up to 196 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Lindor, says Stoney. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Lindor's 0 for 3 tonight. Reached on an error his first time up. Lined out to short and flew out to right. The Phillies are done. The 0-2. The called strike 3 got him looking. The Phillies tried pulling the delay game in our house. It backfired. Let's go Mets. Vientos batting .320 his last 6 games. Let's go. Let's go Mets. Here's Soto. Outside 1-0. 1 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Singled in the fourth. Walked and scored in the fifth. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Clubby says Soto's due for a big moment. Yeah, 2-0 count. I think this is... I don't think they throw a strike to Soto. And called the strike there. 2-1. That looked low to me, but whatever, Blue. How great would Yard be now? The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Let's just tack on. Soto, don't try and kill it. Focus up. Right. Raymond H. saying little hit Soto. The 3-1. Robertson deals. Outside, ball 4. Fourth straight game that Soto's drawn 2 walks. Superstars shine in big games. Let's go, Soto. That'll bring up Marte. Marte's 0 for 2 with a walk. In for a strike, 0-1. Jason, Bills fan, welcome back in. Hi, everyone. Inside, 1-1. Maybe after the excitement. Let's go, Marte, Parte. Need a Parte. Let's go, Marte. In a ground ball, base hit up the middle to Renzel, round third. And no throw to the plate by Bader, and the Mets take a 6-3 lead. Uh, 106. 106, Jonathan. Not an all-time Met record. I believe Olerud holds the record at 125. Don't know, Zay. I'm watching the Met game. How am I supposed to know what happened in the Diamondbacks game? I like 6-3 lead. That's what we get for a pitcher round. 1-0 to count to Alonso. The 1-0. And ground ball to third. Over to first. And that'll retire the side. But the Mets add 2. Dan, welcome in, Dan. 5-3 on the putout. But once again, the Mets add the 2. And lead 6-3. We're up over 203 in the chat. Welcome in. What just happened in the Diamondback game? Like I'm supposed to know. Ray says, I call Marte Mr. Cool Cat. I love him. I like ribs, especially on the baseball diamond. First time, long time. What's up, Martin? Hopefully this bullpen can put this game away. Charles says to the new viewers and subscribers, welcome to the PAS Network. You are valued indeed. Hit that like button and sub to the PAS Network for outstanding content and great play-by-play. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Phillies. Brooks Raley will be the new pitcher here. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. All the guys that weren't traded, all are shining now for us. Oh, did that hit him? No, 1-1. The 1-1. In for his, inside, 2-1. Dancing on the ceiling. I'm too big. I can't dance on the ceiling. The 2-1. Popped out the right. Soto coming towards the line on the run will make the catch. 1 away. Jonathan says, am I the only one excited about the 13th of September? Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm talking the Shea City Field Classic. Up high, 1-0. And Schwarber hits one out to center. Taylor barely has to move. 2 away. Romano and Banks getting warmed up in the Phillies bullpen. Whoa, inside, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Bam says, yeah, not feeling this one, but hoping for a comeback. With your lineup, man, you never know. Down low, 2-1. Taylor over Mullins? Yes, absolutely. I did not like the Mullins trade. Fouled off, 2-2. Charles says we're balling tonight as a well-oiled machine. The PAS network is the place to be. Hope the Reds lose tonight. Well, I'm shocked Sanchez gave up 6. Cold strike 3. God, I'm looking. Sit down. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch. I'll be dancing in the... But you be dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. That's what I need to know. Alicia says, I need Alonso for a home run. Well, Pete, probably not going to get another at-bat tonight. Let's hope Pete doesn't get another at-bat tonight. Let's say that. Keeping Kyle in check tonight. Take your bat, head to the bench. That was high. But this ump has been terrible for everyone. Agreed, Bam. Very inconsistent tonight. Grab some pine. Taylor has been hitting since back in the lineup. Yep. Yo, Jonathan gifts 5 memberships. Let's go. love it. A bunch of new names getting memberships. Wow. If he remains hitless tonight, Schwarber will be in a 4-game hitless streak. Wow. All the 25 new gifted members. Once again, if you're new to the channel, if you want to be eligible for those gifted memberships, hit that free subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Did the Mets have Soto up and... Oh, I don't know. Jordan Romano will be the new pitcher here. It'll be Vientos, Nimmo, and Taylor for the Mets here. Bam says this is the game in the series I was most confident about. On the outside, no, called the ball 1-0. That's like I said, like Bam said, this umpire has been inconsistent. I thought that was a strike based on the umpire and called the ball. Inside 2-0. Incorrect, Charles. Cardinals and Reds are not playing each other. The Reds are playing the Dodgers tonight. Swung on a mass 2-1. Bam says this will be either a 1-2-3 inning or Romano will give up a grand slam. Oh, he hit him. Down 3 runs. You're definitely not trying to hit Vientos there. Let's see if the Swagatron can swag out Citi Field once again. Mr. John, when I found you a little over a month ago, your subs were in the high 6s, am I right? Brett Beatty will run for Vientos here. Late in the game, he's coming in for defense anyway. Give Vientos a bag of ice and sit on the bench for a little bit. Yes. We hit 7,000 in early August. ZRS, welcome. Congrats on you got a gifted membership there. Smash them free subs and hit that like button, says Charles. Outside 1-0. No. Mania tomorrow, Ron. And McLean on Wednesday. Reds play at 10 tonight against the Dodgers. Yep. Yep, McLean is Wednesday. In for a strike, 1-1. Yeah, good move, says Chai. Yep. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Yes, all 3 games, Stoney, are at 7 Eastern. Or 7:10, whatever they say. Way outside, 2-2. Oh, Helsley's up in the bullpen. Inside, 3-2. The 3-2. Up high, ball 4. Bam said he's either going to have a 1-2-3 inning or give up a grand slam. Here comes Taylor. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Flew out to center, walked, and doubled and scored a run. Oh, Helsley. Phillies have a chance. Yup. Get the Pepto. Oh, hellsly no. And a chop bunt foul, 0-1. I'm confident when Mr. McLean pitches, he's got some magic. Agreed. Base hit in the left field. Beatty rounds third, and they'll put on the brakes. And the bases are loaded for Jeff McNeil. That's funny, me and Jonathan the same age. Michael S. says, wow, 7,000 in early August. You would have had 10,000 by now if the Mets had played in August. They did from opening day until June 12th. Let's pray about this. Jeff takes up high, 1-0. Every time Helsley comes in, he can't pitch for crap. Charles says, once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. And fouled straight back, 1-1. Take the ladder on the 1-2-3 or the grand slam. Let's go, says James. Jason says, I love this team since I was a kid. How can you not love this team? Go Mets. Just melting down. Not what I was expecting at all. Let's go. Flying squirrel time. Inside, 2-1. Grand slam. Well, that's what Bam said. Bam's our resident Philly fan. And he said, with Romano coming in, it's either a 1-2-3 inning or a grand slam. So, the Mets have the bases loaded and nobody out. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Stephen K saying a McDouble please or a home run. Do I see juiced with no outs? That is correct. Bases are juiced with nobody out. The 3-1. Jeff pops it up. Out to right, not deep. Kepler. He'll make the catch. Beatty. The throw to the plate is cut off. I don't think it would have been in time anyway, so it's a sacrifice 5 for McNeil. And the Mets have a 7-3 lead. He did. He drifted back instead of backing up on the ball and then charging it. What do you mean? Oh, wow. Sweet. 7-3. McLean's arsenal is really special. Look at the highlights against Seattle and the Braves. Oh, I know. I did both games live. Let's go, Mets. We'll take it. Inside, 1-0 to Terrence. Terrence had a big RBI double as last time. Scored a run also in that inning. Did the job. Let's go. The 1-0. A check swing foul, 1-1. Stoney putting the Fonzies in the chat. I want Fonzie to come back, man. And fouled off by Terrence, 1-2. Thank you, Charles. Really appreciate that. Let's put a sick dong down. Sorry, ASPCA. Darnell says, I want more. I want to save some for tomorrow night. And Terrence hits one out to right center field again. Back to the track at the wall. And it's out of here. I was watching the center fielder. And the Mets have busted this one wide open. 10-3. The pressure is on. Killer instinct needed. There's Natalie. Hey! Natalie just in time for the big 3-run home run. Boom, says Caps. Wait, I went out and did recycling chores and something happens? Come on, 2 or 3 more runs. Terrence. The dog has died. Eric says LFGM. Lindor takes a strike 0-1. Natalie, look what you did. Finally, Terrence. Terrence with a big night. 4 RBIs tonight. Mets pouring it on. There goes the boom. And fouled off 0-2. Holy moly, LFGM. Euthanasia occurred. Let's go. Bang, bang. The dagger is put in. At least I would say that if Helsley wasn't coming in next. Up high, 1-2. Just the Jordan Romano experience. Sorry, that ended up being a terrible signing. Watch Philly fans gonna be quiet. Oh, Bam's chatting it up. Bam's very respectful always when he's here. Even when the Phillies were up 3-0 early, he was not John, oh, big deal, Mets win. Still 6 games out. Uh-huh. And if it was 10-3 Phillies right now, oh, you guys are trash. TKO uppercut MLB baseball action style. I'm back from a long day of college. We were talking about you, Natalie. Hopefully your first day was good. Inside 1-0. Open the floodgates. Holy crap. It was amazing. Thank you for asking. Sweep? No, way too early to talk about a sweep, Ron. LFGM. There is a team in Philly, right? I know, my brother works there. He'd let me know. It basically was a grand slam. Swung on a mast 1-2. Oh, man, he says, oh my, just came back. Yes, let's go, Mets. Torrential runs coming. Jonathan, now I'm psyched for tomorrow. Great game, fellas. Everyone contributing. Right time of the season. Mets said not today in our house. They're called strike 3. Got him looking. That'll end the inning, but the Mets add 4. Sacrifice fly from McNeil gets 1. And the 3-run home run from Terrence. And we go to the 8th. 10-3 Mets. Let's save some for the rest of the series. Let's go, Mets. There's something about Phillies that the Mets love to beat up on. John, I thought you got that other bad John on call there. You sounded just like how he would. Mets lead by a touchdown. Love it. Now I feel a little more relaxed with this lead and Helsley coming in. I need more than a smoked. Now Romano remembers how to pitch. Dang it. I think it was 2022 where Terrence hit 2 home runs to right center, which I believe won the game for them. And the next night he hit his 3rd home run and didn't see playing time for weeks after that. Well, he would have had to been with the Yankees after that at that point. Let's come back over and check things out here. Money Magic is here saying hashtag LFGM. K-Man says, I hope we can hold the lead. I don't know why. Every time it goes to commercial break and Hulu TV comes back, it's all choppy. P just subscribed. Thank you, P. Nope, still choppy on me. Let me refresh it real quick. There we go. Helsley, the new pitcher here. Up high, 1-0. Real Muto leads it off. No, Terens has only been on the team since since this season or last season? The last season. It must have been last year then. Because he was on the Yankees before that. 1-1 the count. Brett Beatty now in the game at third. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Oh, man. Come on, Helsley. Just throw strikes here. The 2-1. And that one smacks one out to left center field. Taylor back at the track. He'll make the catch. One away. Send him to the bench. Last season on Terens, yeah. I'm predicting 7,500 subs by opening Thursday. Okay, everyone start praying that Helsley can pitch. I was holding a Cuban while smoking a Newport. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Bohm's 1 for 3 on the night. Up high, 1-1. Yep, last year Terens made that double play to end the game against the Phillies in London. Absolutely. Popped foul, 1-2. Did the Mets win the same game that remember Harper did the soccer celebration slide? Was that the first game or was that the game the Mets won? The 1-2. And bloop down the right. And foul. I'm praying just throw strikes. My eyes deceive me. A 10-3 game against the Phillies. Frank says he's bugging but happy. Glubby says, I think it's the best time of year. Mets are punking the Phillies late in the year as usual. Weather's still nice and football is starting soon. Still 1-2 here. Darren says, I don't know, but I do remember the soccer slide. Yeah. And that one ripped out to left. Nimmo will come in. 2 away. Oh, that was the first one was an 8. This one's an L7. L7 in your scorebook. Terens is a silent warrior, best backup in baseball. Remember earlier in the year when Alvarez was out? Terens, like the first 2 months of the year, was batting close to 300. I asked for 6 from Senga. Gave me 4, but smart pen management thus far. Outside, 1-0. Brian C. just subscribed. Welcome in, Brian C. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. Yes, I am a Mets fan, but I am also a Philadelphia Flyers fan. It's fouled off 1-1, so that's why we have the Philly Flyer mascot there celebrating. Yeah, we were calling for Terens to take the starting job. Yep. Yeah, Terens was boss early in the season. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. Gritty! Frank says, who's joining me for a Yingling? Terens is the exact player every team with championship aspiration needs. Quiet guy who can come in when you need him and make big plays when it matters. The 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Helsley usually had the Phillies number outside of that playoff game where his finger was hurt. Brian sees I'm calling Jeff McNeil Jeff McKnight, former Met. You remember him? The mullet, hanging earring. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Was I the good luck charm when Terens hit the homer? Yes, you were. Well, that was Joe McKnight. Isn't it Joe McKnight, the one who passed away? Raymond says Flyer fan here too. Down low, 3-2. Charles says to acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Whole Foods also good behind the plate. Yes, Whole Foods is good back there too. The 3-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. A 1-2-3 inning from Helsley. We go bottom 8. 10-3 Mets. Charles is a Flyer fan too. Yep. Mets will play better in the cool, cold, bad weather of September, October. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, Helsley. Just a little channel update here, guys. I know a lot of people make predictions before the streams start on what our subs will be. Right now, we are at 50 for tonight. Yep, okay. So, yeah, May 31st of last year. Sat on the bench for a week. He couldn't recover. My eyes deceived me. A 1-2-3 inning from Helsley. A pleasant surprise. Oh, Jeff McKnight passed away too. He was only 52 years old. Played for the Mets in 89. And then again in 92, 93, and 94. No worries. I want lockdown pitching now. Tonight, 2 blasts to right center. Again, let's see if he's ready to snap out of the lull going into tomorrow. No, tomorrow they'll put Senger in. We needed Helsley to find himself. I might just catch some of that. Yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat here when we're done. Unwind before heading to bed. Joe Ross will be the new pitcher here for the Phillies. Marte, Alonso, and Beatty. Oh, and he hit him. Whole Foods tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, it got him on the forearm. I thought it got him on the hand. It got him on... I mean, still not good, but... Can the Philly pitchers just get it together, please? Gina says, I remember Jeff well. Those were the days. I was at every home game after work in Mount Kisco. Up and in to Pete, 1-0. Thank you, Chai. That's good. We want the Brewers to win that game. The 1-0. And Pete lines one out to right center field. Kepler at the track, at the wall. He makes the catch. Right up against the fence. The dog is dead. Cremation time. Yep, the Phillies pitchers can get it together after the series is over, though. You're the best, John. Go Mets. Nissan sponsored the Mets. You had amazing seats. Phew. Yeah, right. Not that it matters, but still, right? Outside 1-0. What is that mascot? Swung on a miss, 1-1. Anybody watching on SNY see the mascot behind Beatty? The 1-1. Inside 2-1. Charles says, to all on the PAS Network live stream broadcast, your support and contributions are greatly appreciated. Silent listeners and viewers included. What did we learn or learning? National League East is open for business. The 2-1. Popped foul down the left field side. 2-2. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Who's he got on? Who's he got on tonight? Tyrus is there. Oh, Tyrus is hosting tonight. Up high, 3-2. Three and two to count to Beatty. Up high, ball 4. So Beatty, with his first at bat of the night, takes a walk. Good choice on the CP redirect. I'm not sure why anyone thinks the division is settled yet. We have seen a team blow a 7-game lead with less time in the season before. Leo says, I remember playing hooky from school as a kid and went to Shea for games instead. Keith thought I was Wardy. Kind of funny. Wardy. Popped foul, 0-1. That reminds me. Thank you for the reminder. I have to set up the redirects over to CP's channel. Outside, 1-1. Oh, that young man fell asleep. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Oh no, he's on the phone. He didn't fall asleep. Maybe he's watching our telecast. And Nimmo lifts one out to right. Not deep. Kepler's there before the track. 2 away. Marte will tag and go to third. That'll bring up Taylor, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Why what, Brian C? Yeah, it's possible 3 teams from the American League East can make the playoffs. Yep. In for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, they probably will. Yep. Oh, come on, brother. D0-1. And pop foul, 0-2. Thank you all so much for the views tonight, the watch time, the new subscribers. Caps and Stoney with the 10 gifted subs. Jonathan with the 5 gifted. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for those gifted subs. Totally possible in a National League East postseason sweep. What do you mean? Not all the teams from the National League East can make the playoffs. Taylor has played good. Yep, absolutely, Raymond. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. That's the pitch he was swinging at. He's got to lay off of that pitch. Got that average up to 210. The 2-2. And that's lines. It'll drop in for a base hit. That'll score a run. Taylor's got his 3rd hit of the night. And once again, it's now 11-3. At one time tonight, the Mets trailed 3-0. Charles says, you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best you can be. And McNeil rips one foul, 0-1. Still runners on first and second. Bam says, you guys just seem to always know how to handle our pitchers. It's crazy. Frank says, taking a break from smoking on my last one. Thumbs up to Taylor, says Raymond. My golf clubs are tailor-made. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. When we're done tonight, everyone, don't just up and leave. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. CP's True Mets Talk podcast will be doing post-game live tonight. The 1-2. And a ground ball. Base hit in the right field. Beatty around third. The throw to the plate is not in time. 3rd RBI of the night for McNeil. Oh, why do I want the Brewers to win? Because Arizona is only 5 games behind the Mets for the last wild card spot. Tyrone and Cedric who? Right down the middle, 0-1. Here's Terens. Terens is 2 for 4, a double, a 3-run homer, 2 runs scored for RBI. The 0-1. Up and in, 1-1. Drop a game, okay. I want a series. Absolutely. If anybody catches Rhodes Media, he'll be highly upset tonight. No idea who that is. No, that's not how it works, Frank. And fouled off, 1-2. I want this series win. Me too. And that's what winning game 1 does. I mean, yes, would a sweep over Philadelphia be amazing? Absolutely. Am I expecting it? No. But you win tonight, you only have to split the last 2 games to win the series. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are still in it. They're only like 5 or 5.5 back. The 1-2. It fouled off. We'll do it again. I'm eating my Cracker Jacks with the biggest grin right now. The 1-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Dropped his bat. Mets need to save these. That's not how it works. Guys, stop. Especially if you throttle them like this, it'll set the tone for the next 2. Leo says, I love kicking Philly's tail. The 1-2. And that one lined in the right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Taylor will score. Terens has got a 5 RBI game. 13 straight runs for the Mets. Mets setting up the momentum. I won't jinx it. There's CP saying Mets offense 10 for 17 with runners in scoring position. Wow. And it's been the bottom of the lineup. Vientos with 2 RBI, Nimmo an RBI, Taylor an RBI, McNeil 3 RBI, now Terens 5 RBI. The top 4 in the lineup, 1 RBI. Money says unlimited runs. Just a dude who cries when the Phillies lose, but we give him something to cry about. I'm eating Soto snacks, says Jonathan. Hit that like button and sub to the PAS network. Barrio says, let's go Mets. Home run Lindor. Yo, who remembers MTV? Remember MTV when they used to show music videos? The program I have on the big TV now has Kennedy on it. Anybody remember Kennedy? Inside, 1-1. 2-0, excuse me. A torrential downpour. Lindor won't go 0 for 6. He's going to deliver the goodies. The 2-0. Bounced in the dirt. 3-0. Over under on a solo shot by Soto in the ninth. Under. If Lindor makes the final out here, Soto doesn't bat in the ninth. Money for nothing and my chicks for free, Jonathan. Come on now. Dire Straits. You're not going to fool this guy. Need to play Terens tomorrow night. He's hot, and we're playing the Phillies with Mania on the mound. Fouled off. 3-2. Dire Straits, correct. Yep. Yeah. Swung on a missed. The Mets add 3 more. We go to the top of the ninth. It's 13-3. Gina says, beat me. I knew it. I don't know what they're talking about because I don't have the volume on. Oh, correct. That was the name of the song. Very good. Gutfeld, great show. Yes, it is MF. Yep, you're right. You're right. That was the name of the song. We're just letting the Phillies know we're still here and we ain't going anywhere. You have a feeling Helsley's staying in the game? Oh, then yeah, the Money for Nothing was the name of the song. Just looked it up. With that line in it, Jonathan, it was Money for Nothing. The last 4 games, Mets have scored 35 runs. That's awesome. I think Stanek's coming in. What was my favorite video? Oh, it was an old one. I was a kid when it came on. What was the one where the guys dressed up like the presidents? Yeah, Money for Nothing, not Walk of Life. Compliment to Bam. It's 1 game. Yep. And they're still in first place, exactly. No. It is Stanek that's in the game. 2-0 the count. 7, 8, and 9 in the Philly lineup here. Genesis. Yes, it was a Genesis song. Thank you, Luminous. Charles says in the morning you have 2 choices. A, you can either continue to dream about your goals or B, wake up and chase them. 2-1 to count. Land of Confusion with the puppets, yes. Nimmo will make the catch, 1 away. Yep. Favorite video, Phil Collins, do you remember? MTV's cool. Mark Goodman, Martha Quinn. Oh, of course I remember Magnum PI. Swung on a missed. 1-2 the count. Bud says, thanks, John. Good job as usual. One and two to count. Inside 2-2. Two and two to count here. Up high, 3-2. They are underway in Los Angeles. The Reds did not score in the first. Fouled straight back, still 3-2. Larry, thank you for subscribing. Mets were the salt in the swing tonight. Phil Collins, best drum guy ever. Great entertainment, says Ron. Inside, ball four. Oh, one out walk. First Phillies base runner since the 5th inning. That's usually the Mets the Mets stat. I'm cheering for LA. No, we're just rooting against Cincinnati. We're not cheering for LA. We're just rooting against Cincinnati. Outside 1-0. Come on, Stanek. Just throw strikes, dude. You're up 10 runs. There's a strike. 1-1. I guess Stanek will pitch well now. Up 10. Yep. Get a double play here to finish it. And that one ripped out to right. McNeil will make the sliding catch. Playing in right field now. Sign me up for that. Give me that defense in the outfield in the late innings. That is the most Mets stat I've ever heard for a team that isn't the Mets. Public question. Who is Schwarber? Yeah, Kyle Schwarber. In for a strike, 0-1. Laura says, please, no shaky surprises. McGrab. Down low, 1-1. McSliding catch. IB is back, says, love to see it. The 1-1 popped foul. 1-2. And the Phillies are down to their final strike. Raymond says, thanks, John and everyone. Let's get another tomorrow. The 1-2 from Stanek. And a ground ball to second. Beatty's got it over to first, and the ball game is over. A huge win for the Mets, exactly. And the ball game is over. This is the Mets I want to see in the playoffs, says John. Book, says Laura. Doctor says less stress at 42. And then you best stop watching sports then. GG's. Thanks, John. Thank you, Stoney. The guy who started it with a triple ends it. Very nice. LFGM. Good night, everybody. Even though Edwin has his number, Cubs were crazy to get rid of him. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming in tonight. Pranic Bro closes it out. Awesome stuff tonight. Thank you all so much for the watch time, for the thumbs ups. It was looking bleak early. The Phillies had a 3-0 lead heading into the bottom of the third, or heading into the bottom of the fourth inning when the Mets tied it up. So, and like I believe Darren said it earlier, when the Phillies held the runner up at third, they held Bohm up at third, and they did not score anymore in that inning. That it completely changed the Mets. And then the Phillies tried pulling that little microphone problem. Didn't work. So great stuff. Thank you all once again. Enjoy the rest of your Monday nights. It'll ask you if you want to redirect over to CP's channel. Spam those W's in the chat over on his channel. Make sure you're subscribed to CP as well. He's got plenty of pre- and post-game shows coming up the rest of the way. And we'll be back at it live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Thanks again, everyone.